Yo, what's going on? This is gonna be a stupid little vid for the just for the fuck of it. I don't care. I had a little time. I just took my dad to the doctor. I thought I was gonna be tied up all day. I got home a little early. I got caught up on my PMs and comments. I try to answer everybody, and I have a little window. So I figured I'd throw a video in real quick, because it's fucking fun. I like talking with you guys. That's why. Glad you liked the cooking video. Next week I got another cooking video. It's going to be something similar to what I usually do, but it's going to be like a little bit better, because there's an alternative. It's going to be a chicken thing, and you know how much I love wet chicken. That's why I shaved my goatee. No, I'm growing the goatee back because I look like I look like Baby Huey without it. I look terrible without, because I'm fat. When I'm fat, I wear the goatee. It hides your double chin, makes your face, I don't know. For some reason, I think I look thinner with the goatee. Now, why am I telling you this? Because there are people out there I'm that personal with, believe it or not. Now, for you new people, don't give a shit about all that. I farted this morning. It smelled just like garlic. That's the first time in my life. I've always heard that, but it's never happened to me. It's the first time in my life that my fart smelled like garlic. That's pretty disgusting. So I'm gonna start drinking water again. Got to keep trying. Some guy, a couple people, were asking me about magazines and recoil springs, and I said, you know, that's kind of a good video for brand new gun owners. You know, if you know your shit about guns, you know, this'll you'll probably fall asleep. But this is just a little tip. Some guy said his Glock, his Generation 4 Glock, the recoil spring is so strong he has a hard time pulling it back. Well, this is what you could do. It's not gonna help a lot. It's the best thing to do about that is shoot your gun, shoot your gun, shoot your gun. Now, I'm not talking about for a reliability test. I'm talking about break-in time. Two different things. My reliability test, between 50 and 100 rounds, if you have good ammunition and the gun is flawless, I think it's good enough to carry the gun. That's me. But for a full break-in, I would say shoot your Glock, let about 500 rounds run through it, and I guarantee you your recoil spring will definitely lighten up. It's a new gun, the spring's new, and but you can do this too, just like a magazine. Now, sometimes magazine springs are really tense, especially Glock magazines. They're pretty hard to load. And what you want to do is, this is a 1911 magazine. Just fill it up with ammo all the way, as much as you can, or snap caps. If you feel, you know, if you got kids around, you don't want to be leaving it. Use snap caps, which are fake bullets for you new guys. You can buy them anywhere, any gun shop, and fill it up and let it sit for a week. And then take it out and then reload it again. You will see a major difference. Okay, now that's what magazine springs. Now recoil springs, on the other hand, don't break in as easy as a magazine spring. It takes a little bit more. But what you can do is take your gun out of your safe. Always check for safety. Okay, push the slide back, lock it back, and let it sit with the slide locked back like that. Let it sit for like 3 days like that. I wouldn't let it sit real long. Maybe about 3 days. Put it back in your safe like that and just leave it. And that'll help break that recoil spring in a little bit. Same with the Glock. Lock it back. Put it back in your safe. Always make sure it's safe. There's no ammunition in it. And like Glock magazines are hard to load. But once you load them a couple times, after like, I don't know, a month, they're easy to load up. Fill this up, let it sit in your safe. Fill the mags up, let them sit in your safe. Open the slides, let them sit in your safe. Magazines, couple days, you know, couple days. And you could do it periodically. If the spring's still really strong for you to pull back, especially girls because they got small hands, or if you got like bad arthritis like I do, some days you can't even pull the slide back, it hurts so much. Just leave them like this. Just leave it like that, and it'll break in. It's the same principle with knives, like this knife. I had a hard time. Well, not with this one. I'll show you. Let me get the right one so I don't look like a retard. I had a hard time with this knife opening and closing it. This Spartan. This thing's an animal. And I had a hard time pushing the lock down and then closing it. But now it comes pretty easy to me. So what it did was I asked a couple of my knife guy friends, because that's what you do. You ask people to know what they're doing. Gun Skinny and Jeff, cutlery lover, they said just put the knife on a 90-degree angle, and they were right because I called the manufacturer too. Same thing. Get the spring tension. See how that's coming out? You get the spring tension as tense as it can be. Put the knife like that and let it sit for a couple days. And then it loosens everything up, and I won't cut myself. I can easily swing it out with one finger, and I got bad arthritis, and if I can do this, any girls or you guys could do it. Same principle. Same. It's all spring shit. Everything's got friggin' spring pressure. Okay? Yeah. Yep. Now there's different types of springs. There's leaf springs, which is a strip of metal, and then there's springs, like a slinky. And depending on what spring it is, it doesn't matter. The same fundamentals apply. Okay. Just wanted to clear that up. That wasn't, you know, a great video here, but it's just something to touch bases on. If you don't know something, and you learn something from a video, it's not a waste of time. You know what I mean? Wait, I got 20 cents. Damn! So when that fills up, then I'll dump it in my big Budweiser change bottle with the wide mouth. There's a few people I could think of, their fucking mouth will fit right on there. Quite a few. YouTubers. Yeah, well, couple. You know what I mean? You know the ones, they call them keyboard muscles. They get keyboard muscles. They wouldn't dare face you. Them guys. What else did I want to touch base on? As you know, oh, there's a fucking dog. That means there's a package here, and I already know what it is. Be right back. Hear them dogs? They will fuck you up. Alright, sorry about that. Got a little package from a friend of mine. Nothing to do with this. Whew. Man, see what them steps do to you? I got steps. I think they're good for you though. If you don't move around, it's good to go up and down the steps. Anyway, yeah, a lot of guys left comments about my dogs. You know, they've asked me if they're sisters. No, they're just the same kind of pit bull. One is actually full bred. That's Gia. She's full bred. And Lucy is like, she's mostly pit bull, but you can see she's got something else in her. And they have completely two different personalities. Lucy likes to love, but she don't like strangers. That's a good thing. Gia is like, Lucy's love, Gia's a ball sicker. You know what I mean? Gia 6 balls, and Lucy will love your ass. That's the thing. They're two completely different personalities. It's amazing. I mean, even with food. Gia loves French fries. Lucy don't like French fries. It's crazy. So I told you, dogs are just like people. So when I find out people are abusing dogs, man, you know, when someone says, "Oh, they're animals," bullshit. They're just like we are. Anyway, I'm not going to get on that soapbox. But I hope this video did some help to these few people. Like I said, just do that with your springs. It'll break it in. It'll make your gun a little bit more comfortable to operate. And like I said, even naturally, maybe 300 to 500 rounds will do it too, for a good recoil spring break-in. I was going to show you a trigger pull scale thing, but the video's getting too long. I don't want to add that in. We'll do that another time. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you. I know it's a gun channel. This is an everything channel, man. If you guys got this kind of phone, some dude was asking me how my phone case was working out. The first one I got. Well, where is that piece of crap? Where is that piece of shit? I know I got it here. Hold on. Let me fucking broke already, and I'm delicate with it, you know, and it's still broke. Alright, I can't find it. Well, you want to get yourself one of these. See that? If you got one of these phones, get yourself one of these bad boys. It's called the Otter. I don't have the box for it, but you can get it at any Sprint store. Get the Otter. I already got the one for $20, and what happens with the $20 one, it's thin right here where you raise the volume up and down, and then this little piece breaks because it's crapola. This has you take the plastic off, you put a rubber on it first. It's a rubber insulated. There's the buttons, and then you snap over the plastic, and then the plastic makes the rubber come out, and it makes all your buttons stick out further. Awesome, and it's real rugged. It's awesome. It's awesome. The buttons are real easy to operate, and if you're looking for a good case for your HTC Evo, get the Otter, bro. The Otter. Okay? Expensive. Yeah, $35, but you only have to buy it once. The other one was $20 and it broke already. Christ, I only had it a month. I didn't even drop the phone. It just broke. Alright, talk to you guys soon. Be coming up with some good shit.